Well, good evening, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Actually, let me, seems like you guys are really far away here tonight. Broke-ass media in full effect. So, the New York Giants, who were hoping that they had a chance after seeing the Cowboys lose to Kansas City, got slapped back into reality and realizing that they're just a bad team. That team is sad. You know, I always felt bad for my son, Philly 500. I don't know what's going on with him. I mean, well, I do know what's going on with him. It's dealing with a team that is just garbage. They are just bad. Barkley just can't seem to get out of the starting gates. I'm sitting here looking at them throwing the ball like crazy, not really even trying to run the football. They seem like they have no rhyme or rhythm. And Daniel Jones, my God, you know, Rashid, man, what's wrong with your quarterback? He didn't fumble it. He just kept throwing interceptions and tip pass intercept. It was just bad. It makes you realize that even as bad as we were yesterday with Kansas City, we weren't that bad. Now, the Cowboys may have some good news, and I think that this was kind of a business decision here. That Tyron Smith said he thought he was going to be able to play and that he was ready to play, but was held back by the higher-ups. And I think the Cowboys were looking at this and saying, do we want to go ahead and put him in here this game, maybe too soon, and he aggravates that foot, knowing that he's got to play then 4 days later? That maybe we're better off playing him in 4 days, getting him 4 more days to recover, and then he's got a week before the next game, and then he's got 10 days before the next one. And I think that's why they held him out. But it's hopeful and it's looking positive that he could be ready to play on Thursday. Now, Ceedee Lamb is in the concussion protocol, and there's like 5 steps of getting off of the COVID protocol. Now, being reported is that Ceedee Lamb could play, that he's not ruled out yet. This may be some of the fastest concussion protocol I've ever seen. But going through those 5 steps and things, it seems like you don't normally come back that soon. Maybe it wasn't as bad as they initially thought last night during the game. Then there's DeMarcus Lawrence. DeMarcus Lawrence, who we've been teased with over and over and over again that he's so close. You know, this much. They're saying that he is close to being able to be there, and it's possible that he could play on Thursday as well. I don't know if any of these guys play. I don't know if they all play. We have to hold on tight and wait and see. All I know is that game that happened to Kansas City, it's done, it's over with. We can't do anything about it, and it's time to move on. But everybody out there, every team out there, every quarterback out there has had some bad games. Now, I did a video earlier today, and some of y'all didn't seem to get my sarcasm, okay? When I said Dak is not the answer, it was supposed to be like, oh, yeah, look at the numbers, they're bad. And I was pointing out numbers of other quarterbacks that have had equally bad games, if not worse. I mean, you think about Matthew Stafford, who's had 4 interceptions in the last 2 games. You think about Josh Allen, who's had stinkers of games where they've literally lost to the Jags. You've had even Aaron Rodgers coming back from COVID, really playing like ass against the Seattle Seahawks. But Seattle is just bad. The crazy thing, somebody said, who do you think is going to be in the Super Bowl? I said, hi, to be honest with you, as crazy as the season is, I don't know. It could be a wild card team that gets hot and goes all the way. And I know you're saying, are you crazy? Well, guys, that's what happened last year. Tampa Bay was a wild card team, got hot and went all the way and won the Super Bowl. I don't know that the number 1 seed will be the team that ends up in the Super Bowl, because the season has been so crazy that literally 1 week, like last week, Tampa Bay got destroyed by Washington football team. Today, they destroyed the Tampa Bay destroys the New York Giants. Now, maybe Washington is head and shoulders better than the Giants, or maybe Washington just kind of has the number for Tampa Bay. I don't know. But from week to week, we look at teams that we think are great teams that aren't. You know, we thought that Buffalo would run away with their division, and right now they're in second place behind New England. Now, here's a funny thing. A couple of things that are kind of funny to me. It's almost comical tonight because we're getting all kinds of trolls. You know, we had some guys from Tampa Bay. Actually, I had a Kansas City Chief fan yesterday. It was really cool. You know, actually super chatted me $20 at the end of the stream. But I had a Buffalo Bill troll. A Buffalo Bill troll literally came in and said, "You ain't seen the Super Bowl since you was in diapers." Bro, you do realize that the Cowboys kicked your ass for 2 of those Super Bowls. And the last time you went to the Super Bowl was before our last one. You do realize that, right? You the last mother humpers that need to be trolling somebody about a Super Bowl with those 4 losses that you had. Seriously. Then I had somebody on the Twitter who said, you know, the Cowboys are frauds. The only team that you beat with a winning record was Carolina. And I was sitting there thinking, I was like, so you do know that the last team that beat New England, which is leading their division, was us, right? That we also beat, you know, the Chargers. I believe that they are actually, you know, doing pretty good, right? I think they're close to being I think they're in a wild card spot at the moment. And he's like, oh, but when you played them, they didn't have. He's like, well, the Chargers were 1-1. I'm like, okay. It's amazing how people just have to come to the Cowboys to make their life meaningful, to hate them. Never seen anything like this. I mean, I don't literally go out looking for, you know, other team people. I mean, I do with the Giants and the Eagles and Washington, but those guys are my friends. You know, Rio, Washington. You've seen, I mean, Rio, Rambling with Rio, he's been here a couple times. Kyle Pizzle, he's my new son, along with Philly 500. Yeah, I go to those guys and joke around and stuff, but, you know, some of y'all need to get a life. I mean, you know, wouldn't you rather talk about your own team than coming here and trying to belittle mine? It just don't make sense. I mean, how you an Eagle fan and you and watching the game, on my channel talking smack instead of watching your game or watching your fellow Eagle fans? I don't get it. Then again, I guess the Cowboys are just more entertaining than what you get with your team. Hope y'all had a great night. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to go get me some sleep. And God willing, tomorrow will be another day that I'll be here with you guys. Shout out to all the people that came in for our live stream tonight. We had a ball. I feel bad for Pizzle that his team is literally ass. He's like, I don't even remember the last time they had a winning season. And that's sad. That's really sad. But hey, pick a new team. I'll see you guys, God willing, later.